We, the jury, finds as follows. The defendant is not guilty. We, the jury, finds as follows. The defendant is not guilty.
It is breaking news more than 8 years in the making. Tonight, former Tampa Police Captain Curtis Reeves is a free man, a jury finding him not guilty of murder. Reeves has maintained since day one back in 2014 he shot Chad Olson inside a movie theater in self-defense. Good evening, I'm Jennifer Lee.
And I'm Keith. Kate, thank you for joining us tonight. The jury deliberated for just over 3 hours before coming back with the verdict. News journalist Justin Schecker live in Pasco County for us tonight with reaction from Reeves and his team.
Jen and Keith, good evening to you both. Curtis Reeves says this has been a trying experience, not just for him, but for his entire family. Reeves' family and his attorneys left tonight celebrating a legal victory. As for Chad Olson's widow, she walked out of this courthouse in tears. She appeared stunned by the not guilty verdict.
This is a day that's long been coming.
8 years after the deadly movie theater shooting in Wesley Chapel, 79-year-old Curtis Reeves walked out of the Pasco County Courthouse a free man.
This is great. It's been a long 8 years, and I couldn't wait for it to be over with. I'm very proud of my team of lawyers here that did a fantastic job in bringing out the truth, and hopefully you guys will put the truth in the paper for a change.
Right before the judge read the not guilty verdict, Chad Olson's widow, Nicole, was visibly emotional in the courtroom. She left without making comment on the acquittal of the man who shot and killed her husband after an argument over his cell phone use during the previews.
It was a sad day for everybody on both sides. It never should have happened. I never wanted it to happen. I never planned for it. I never even in my wildest dreams ever thought anything like this would ever happen. And it, like I say, I feel as touching for them as I do for my own family.
During closing arguments Friday, the state told the jury the retired Tampa police captain was the aggressor. Prosecutors repeatedly said this case was about little more than...
He shot and killed a man over a popcorn toss.
After years of legal motions, court appeals, and pandemic-related delays, the 6 jurors decided Reeves felt threatened enough to justify shooting the 43-year-old father in the chest.
I think this victory, this acquittal, sends a message out to the community. And that message is that you can't abuse the elderly. And we believed all along that Mr. Reeves that day was attacked in that theater, and he did the right thing in defending himself.
And had the jury convicted Curtis Reeves of second-degree murder, he could have spent the rest of his life in prison. Instead, the former Tampa police captain will continue his retirement a free man. We're live tonight in Dade City. I'm Justin Schecker, 8 on your side.
Thank you, Justin. You can find extended coverage of tonight's verdict at WFLA.com and our WFLA app, including statements and full interviews.